All right, 8th graders, this is to help you with question 3 on CR number 12. It says, which of the following is not true? And they give you a series of numbers written in various forms. What I'm going to choose to do is write each number in standard form. You have a choice. I'm going to write the numbers in standard form, or you could choose to write all the numbers in scientific notation. So that's what you have to decide. I'm going to write in standard form, because they have to be written in the same form in order to compare them. So I'm going to write them in standard form. You can choose. You could choose to write them in scientific notation instead. So I'm going to look here, and I'm going to do 7,100 times 10 to the third power. So that I know that means I have 7,100. The decimal point's currently right here at the end. I'm making the number bigger. I'm multiplying it by 10 to the third, or 1,000. That means I'm going to move my decimal point 1, 2, 3 places. I'm going to fill in 3 zeros. So I have 7100 originally, and now I have 3 more zeros. So that's 7,100,000. Now I'm going to take 7.1 times 10 to the 6th, and I'm going to put that into standard form. So now I start with my 7.1. I'm multiplying it by 10 to the 6th power, or by a million. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to move that decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. I'll fill in 5 zeros. I needed my first shift had to happen here, and then I have 5 more shifts. So it's 5 zeros. So I do 7,100,000. So that's 7,100,000. That's 7,100,000. All right. Those actually are the same value. When I write them both in standard form, I get to 7,100,000. So that was for letter A. Now I'm going to check letter B. So for letter B, I start with 2.3 times 10 to the second, or 2.3 times 10, or times 100, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in standard form. 2.3 times 10 to the second, I have to move 1, 2 places. Fill in that 0, so that's 230. Then I have 2,300 times 10 to the 0. All right, that means I'm going to move that decimal point 0 places. That means I'm going to take 2,300, multiply it by 1. That's 2,300. So I can tell you that one is not true. We could work out for letter C and letter D also, just as extra practice. I think with the positive exponents, I've shown you enough that you're just moving to the right however many places. Let's just make sure you recall how to move when the decimal point is a negative. It's going to make the number smaller, because now 89, instead of multiplying by 1,000, this is actually 89 divided by 1,000. 10 to the negative third is 1 over 10 to the third. All right, let's take a look at that. 89 times 10 to the negative 3. So originally, the decimal point's after the 89, and I'm going to move it, this is for letter D, I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3 places left, and I'll need to include a 0 then, 0.089. You'll notice I never have my final answer, the one with all the bubbles and more than one decimal point. I do my scrap work, and then I write nicely what that answer should be. Then we have 8.9 times 10 to the negative 4th power. Okay, negative exponent, our number's getting smaller. Our decimal point will move to the left 4 places. 8.9, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have to fill in 1, 2, 3 zeros. 0.00089. All right, well, I just found more than one that are not true, because this isn't true either. Right? Oh gosh, I better check C. On yours, I'm sure there shouldn't be more than one answer that's not true. 1, 2, 3, 1 0 added. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros added. Oh yeah, that was not true too. Wonder if I should check C. You gotta be kidding me, people. All right, let's look at C over here. Just make sure C is true. Just going to give myself some space here. And I'm sitting here processing, but I'm telling you, we're right. We're right that both of those are not true. All right, let's keep going. So let's take a look at C. 0.04 divided by 10 to the 5th. Oh, isn't that interesting? Now we're dividing by 10 to the 5th. That's some cray-cray stuff. So it's 0.04 divided by 10 to the 5th. If we're dividing by 10 to the 5th, we have to make that number smaller. So we're going to move our decimal point 5 places to the left. 0.04, because we're dividing, shifting that 5 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, new placement of our decimal point. So that's 0.1, 2, 3, 4, and another 0, 5, another 0. Okay. Oops. Well, this video is a little, not the best thing I've ever done, but I'm certainly not going to redo because that's how I roll. You've got to be kidding me. Hopefully at this point, many of you have stopped the video because you had a clue about what to do. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So there's 6 zeros in front of that 4. Now let's check for this one. Oh, letter C still. I'm going to put the big C further up here. Oh, I really hope most people have stopped watching. So now we have 0.0004 times 10 to the 7th. This one's not true also. Wait a minute. Now I'm multiplying by 10 to the 7th. I'm moving my decimal point 7 places to the right. Holy shmoly. Okay. So now I'm going to put 0.0004. We're going 7 places right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So this new answer is 4,000. Okay, that one's not the same either. This is a teeny tiny number. That's a really big number. All right, well, there you have it. 3 out of the 4 were not true. So I'm guessing that this word "not" shouldn't have been there, but whatevs. That's the way the question was asked. Here's all of the work you would need to do. Holy schmoly. Good luck with that.